punishment, or purpose on today's Modern Day Leper with Ahmad Blakemore. Hello, how are you? And welcome back to another edition of Modern Day Leper with Ahmad Blakemore. First, I'd like to say hello to all of our leper fans, to all of our lady lepers and our entire leper nation all across the United States and all over the world. How have you guys been? I've been extremely busy, just going, doing, and lots of challenges, lots of blessings, lots of growing, lots of meeting more people, sharing ideas, and the ability to grow and grow and grow. I'd like to say thank you for all of those who support this ministry. Thank you very much. Today, we're talking about punishment or purpose. Punishment or purpose. And in the process of these conversations, certain questions always come up. Why do bad things happen? What a question, right? Why do bad things happen? Why do bad things happen? What do we do about them? And are we forever damaged? Are we forever traumatized? And this is something that I hear a lot, especially on the channel when people are talking about victims. Oh, that person's ruined for life. That person is no good. You ruined that person for life. This person is ruined for life. That person can never do this. You can never do that. Never, never, because of ruining. Everybody's ruined. Is it true? Is it true that trauma ruins people forever? Is it true that you can never come back from it? What is the purpose? Why is there trauma? Why are bad things happening? What do we do about them? Who's responsible for all of these sins? All these things that terrible people do? The circumstances that happen? The sins of the mothers and the fathers who have come up short in the lives of their children. Husbands who have come up short in the lives of their wives. Dreams and aspirations unmet. Circumstances not able to be accepted or overcome. Are we to be laying in the corners of our lives forever in our mind, shaking with fear and defeat? After a lot of these conversations, my victim and I have conversations, and I ask her questions. Are you forever traumatized? Has the circumstances made you totally useless as a person? Is there no way that you can snap back? Are you forever shaking in the corner, hiding in the closet? Or are you able to function? All of these questions and ideas put pictures in the minds of the victims, and of course, those who perpetrate evil acts upon innocent people. Those of us who have tried our best to change our lives and help those that we have wronged. Many, many times I have expressed my personal regret for the sins that I've caused upon another person. I have asked for forgiveness from her and from God. I have repented and I have said how sorry I was and how things are my fault. Whose else's? I'm an adult. I'm responsible for myself. As such, I understand the difference between right and wrong. But is that in itself enough? Is it enough to say what my faults are? Is it enough to say what I've done and how sorry I am? In conversations with my victim, we have had long conversations about traumatization, her personally being traumatized. Are you still shaking in the corner, full of fear and doubt and hurt and pain? And her answer is a resounding no. She decided to do something about it, to look outside of herself instead of focusing on the inside of herself. And as we have these conversations and these conversations come up and we look at ourselves as to how these things happen and how they should be handled, I was praying and meditating on a subject such as this one. Is this punishment, or is this part of a purpose? Is there a larger outcome available to us than the one we see for ourselves in terms of the trauma, the bad thing that happened? Has God punished us that these things have happened to us? Or is there a bigger picture, a bigger purpose that we must discover while going through these situations that are hard, that are tough, that are painful? Are we supposed to come out on the other side, or are we supposed to stay in trauma, in fear, in doubt? Focusing on this whole thought of what it meant, punishment or purpose, my mind came to John, the 9th chapter, where Jesus and his disciples are passing through and they meet a blind man. The scripture says, and as Jesus passed by, he saw a man which was blind from birth. And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, Who did sin? This man or his parents, that he was born blind? Jesus answered, neither hath this man sinned nor his parents, but that the work of God should be manifest in him. That the work of God should be made manifest in him. I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work. As long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world. We know that he spits on the man's eyes and makes a paste and clay, and told the man to go wash in the pool of Siloam, which is interpreted sent. He went his way, therefore, and washed and came seeing. The neighbors, therefore, and they which before had seen him that he was blind, said, is not this he that sat and begged? Is this not the guy who was the beggar? And notice how this operates. When Jesus comes and restores the man, and it is obvious that the man has a difference. It's obvious that he can see what he could not see before. It's obvious that there has been some spiritual evolution in this man's life. In the Bible, spiritual evolution is symbolized by light and sight and darkness. These terms are used to symbolize a spiritual growth from one spiritual level to the next. Spiritual awareness and awakening. Something that has happened that has made him more spiritual aware and awake than he was. And in this condition, he is able to go out and make changes. Because the Spirit of God should be made manifest in him. And the people that saw that the Spirit of the Lord had made a difference started saying, isn't this the guy who sat and begged and was blind? Notice right away they start talking about his past. And they totally ignore what they see. The difference. Punishment or purpose. There is a choice happening. There are things happening. Bad things are happening. It happens to all of us. What do we do about it? Are we damaged forever, traumatized, in fear, shaking, in darkness? Or are we looking for a way to have God be made manifest in us, that we might make a difference? Is it punishment or is it purpose? The only one who knows what you are going through at the end is you, who have to make that decision whether what you have went through at the end will be called punishment, or whether you turn that into a purpose to draw on, to help others, to make a difference, to have the Lord be made manifest in you, letting others know that yes, you can come through. Yes, you can live. Yes, you can make a difference. Yes, you can win. Yes, God is made manifest in you. Let it be known that you have chosen a purpose at the end of your punishment. My name is Ahmad Blakemore. I am the modern day leper, and I will see you on the next one. Have a great one. I love you guys. Bye-bye.